Hello, friends. Hi, world. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Artist Within. I am so excited to be here. My name is Adela Hittell. I will be your host for Season 1, The Road to Resilience. So let's get right into it. First, before I get going, I need to read a disclaimer because that's always important, right? So let's do this. The content of the Artist Within podcast is for educational purposes and informational purposes only. We are not professional medical experts. Our discussions are based on personal experiences and peer-to-peer advocacy. For specific medical advice, diagnoses, and treatment, consult your physician or a qualified healthcare provider. In other words, we're here to provide information, education. What you do with that is your responsibility, and you are accountable for that. We are not, but we are here as a resource, and maybe something might inspire you to make changes in your life for the better. That's it. So let's get into the next part of why we're here. First of all, I'd like to say that this has been a project in the works for 3 years now, and when I started the idea of doing a podcast, I was completely out of my depth, as I still am, but just in the concept of what I was doing. So I took the time to study, I took the time to educate myself and to really transform who I am. And boy, has that been a road to here. And the amount of resilience that's taken has definitely been a journey, to say the least, but it is a journey worth coming and going to. And so I want to share that with you through this podcast and through the stories that you will hear and through the voices that will share their journey as well in this world that we are living in, especially considering the state of being and our well-being that we are. The word mental health words mental health are words that are running around so much right now, and I firmly believe that we don't understand necessarily the full narrative of that word or those words combined. So our whole goal is to maybe be able to break down what it means to be a well-being, well-functioning human being, what it means to be someone who may be lost or confused, and how do we navigate through that as an individual, but also as a group and a collective. I'm really, like I said, excited to do this. My mission, my personal mission for this podcast and for this season is for you to find the belief in yourself. My whole goal, my personal goal, is to inspire you and motivate you to find your own artist. Find who you are. Find that creator. Find that painter. Find that sculptor. Find that craftswoman, craftshuman, and create something within yourself that is powerful for you, but also that you can be proud of. Something and someone you can look at and say, man, I'm so glad to be that human. And I'm so proud of the actions that human is taking to be a better human being. The other part of why I want to do what I'm doing is that I want to create some beautiful footprints of my own soul and my own journey in this life. And what better way to do it than to do it this way, and to talk to you and to do what I do best, which is just talk all the time and never shut up. And that's going to be really fun for you. I want to be a voice and a legacy in this world, even if it's just for one human being, genuinely. If it's for the people around me in my 40 inches or in my 6 feet, or if it's for the world, it doesn't matter. I want to be a voice and a legacy for myself. And I want to believe that I have done everything I can to leave what I have been created to leave behind, which is the greatest potential and my greatness, to be spread to others. And that means your kindness, your goodness, your love, your talents, your skills, your service. You are a servant to this space and time. And once you understand that, your world becomes so much easier and so much better, because you're serving for the betterment of yourself and for the betterment of society, but also serving God. And for those of you who believe whatever you believe in, believe whatever you believe in. I celebrate that. I celebrate you. Have your faith, know it and trust it, understand it so that you're able to have conversations that translate and be able to believe in the words that you're saying and understand what you're saying, because the word is very, very powerful. And through what we do, I hope I'm very, very confident that we can encourage you to find and define your own narrative, shape your own future, and create the reality that you seek for yourself, and create the stability of the being that you desire, all through your own work. At the end of the day, you are responsible and accountable for that, and how you do that means something to you, and nobody can make that for you but you. So trust the path, trust the process, and have faith in who you are to succeed. Now I want to talk to you and tell you about who is producing the podcast and why it's important. So the Artist Within podcast is proudly produced by Project Human Think, A New Way to Think, which is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to fostering resilience, creativity, and mental well-being. Our whole mission at Project Human is for you to understand that you are a powerful being, right? And so we have many ways of doing that. We do that through communicating, educating, and advocating, through the creative expression. And the Artist Within is one of our venues and our platforms, and part of our mission statement to educate and to communicate with you and to advocate for you. And so that is why Project Human has decided to produce this podcast and bring it to you so that you can see yourself and see the power that you have within yourself as well. Our initiatives aim to empower you and empower the individuals by highlighting the transformative power of art and strength in the human spirit. So it is all about the human spirit and about the human existence and how we can create the best versions of ourselves to create the best version of society. It's going to take a lot of work, but I have so much faith in that. I have so much faith in that because I've seen the path, and I'll share that with you in another episode, but I've seen the path, and you're going to be in awe as I was, and I want you to know that you have your path laid out for you. Trust it, and you will see the signs, and you'll be able to follow them. Don't give up, because sometimes it can take some time to get there, like me, taking 3 years, right? But here we are. All right, so the overview of season 1 is going to be, I have right now in the process about 13 episodes for you for season 1, you guys, and I'm really excited to share that with you. We're going to be going over coping skills, strategies, practical tips and techniques that listeners can incorporate into their own lives using art, right? And changing their perspective on how they view things and interact with just everyday things and human beings. We're going to delve into voices and stories of human beings who are going to share their journeys of accomplishing their goals, overcoming their own mental health and their own insecurities or their own demons through art, and how they have created either businesses, projects, films, whatever it is. I consider everything to be art. Once you can create yourself as a human being, you are an artist. No matter what you do, you touch, you are a painter of this universe. So I'm really excited to share those stories with you because they're powerful, they're inspiring, and I hope that you find just as much joy as I did talking to these humans and hearing their stories and sharing their voices with you. So make sure that when you listen to them, follow them and do all that other good stuff. So I want to take you on to something and share with you on how you can go ahead and get signed up right now and for our newsletter and for updates on when we launch, because July 16th is when we're launching, and I'm so excited. And you'll be able to hear all of our episodes on all the platforms, and then eventually you will also, for those of you who are listening, you'll be able to also see this on our YouTube. and I'm really excited for that as well. But for now, let me show you where you can find us and how you can sign up for updates, because we have the Artist Within official live webpage that is going to be going live very, 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 very soon, with some previews and some teasers, or maybe some even at full episodes, who knows. We'll see how generous I feel, right? But let's take a look at this. I'm very, very excited. So we are here in on our Project Human page. This is the Welcome to Project Human, Think a New Way to Think. We are advocates, and we share information and educate human beings on well-being human beings. So if you go to our thinking.org/TAW, sign up, you will be able to go ahead and see this page right here. This will tell you who we are, what we're doing, again, and give you a little bit more information on the purpose of the podcast, as I said as well. One of my greatest goals and missions is to be able to create a safe and educational and empowering space where we can actually have conversations on differences, even the things that we don't align or that we don't agree on just yet. And if you hear noises in the background, that's my dog shaking his little butt with his little jiggle, and it's really funny. But what to expect from it is empowerment and support, awareness and understanding, coping strategies and tools, inspiration and hope. And we're going to be building a supporting community for arts and personal experiences and perspectives. So sign up for updates right here. Put your name, your email, your last name, and make sure you let them know you're not a robot. Hit the subscribe button, and we will be able to send you all kinds of information as we are coming into going live with the podcast. And again, like I said, I'm so excited. And I really hope that you will take this journey with me. Okay, I hope that you will find who you are and you decide to take a risk on yourself. Decide that you're worth the fight. Decide, okay, the word decide is so important. We have choices and we choose every day so many things. But one decision, just one decision, changes everything about how we move forward. And that decision can be that your state of being is going to be in a good, joyful, balanced, whatever that may mean for you, or it can be in a disruptive, destructive space and existence. That's up to you. So take this journey with me. I can't wait to share the season with you. I can't wait to share the voices with you. I encourage you to sign up on our website, as I mentioned, and I encourage you to subscribe to our Facebook page, and we have an Instagram. And please go to our YouTube page as well for Project Human and subscribe there, because that is where we will launch our YouTube series of the podcast. So you will have a video version as well, just like you're seeing right now. And that's it for me, I think. So again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. I appreciate genuinely your time and your interest in who I am as a being, because you followed my journey and my growth, and I will share that with you. We will reflect on that. Let me tell you, that's a fun one. But to see that journey, to see that growth, and to be here, I'm really proud of it. I hope you are proud of yourself, and I hope you give yourself grace for all the decisions you're doing. And don't forget to sign up on our website for updates and newsletter and all the other information to the Artist Within podcast. Welcome, and I cannot wait to see you guys soon.